Hey, how are we doing? It's Wednesday. We wear pink. If you see people wearing pink, you know they're fans of Mean Girls. Although, I hate, and I'll adjust this when I'm not anchoring the news while sitting in my vehicle, but the way outfits sit, if you see how this fits on me standing up, you'd be like, oh, you're gorgeous. But then when you see it sit down, you're like, what is this mess? So I got to figure out how to undo and all this stuff, but it will look great. It will look great. I am feeling wonderful today. I went to the store yesterday and I got some stuff for work, and I'm hoping, like, man, you know what, working in television, when you're on camera, it sometimes is like a chore with all the things that you gotta wear and look, and you're surrounded by such beautiful people. I know I'm lovely, it's okay, but I'm just like, oh, if only we didn't have to do all these things. We need like a deconstructed newscast where people just look normal. I'd be all for it. You might be like, who the heck are you? But, it's all good. But anyway, no complaints here. But yeah, when you sit and wearing just even normal clothes that fit great, yeah, when you sit down, I typically will buy, and I think I've shared this in videos before, clothes that are probably a size or two bigger than what I traditionally would wear. So I would say I'm maybe like a 4'6", and oh, there's a thumbs up automated there. Fun. A 4'6", but I might wear like a size 10. I think I even have a size 12 in my wardrobe, which sounds kind of wild to think like you have to go that far up, but just the way things fit when you sit down and whatever. So now you're in the know. Congrats to all of us, but it's going to be a great day. I have a set of clothing to change into because we have a special shoot today, and it looks like it's going to rain. My husband and I, we have a wager on it. He's like, oh no. And I'm like, dude, it's potentially in that forecast. So, and we might get rained out of this photo shoot, but we have photo shoots like all this week on stuff. It's kind of like, whoa, I haven't done this in such a long time, but it's such a blessing and I don't mind it. So cheers to that. And I hope that your day is going okay. I hope this Wednesday treats you kindly, that you get to embrace all the good things and edge closer to that weekend. There are so many events taking place this weekend. Of course, we'll be talking about it on the news, but I hope you get a chance to tune in to the Wichita Dinner Table and the fiasco known as Annette's Internet on the road. So I got to have some fun with the guys, well, on a location that we had earlier this week. But yeah, technology has never been my friend on that show. So I need to be like in a studio setting or else. They're so kind though. They're like, yeah, no, come on, pop in when you can. But I'm like, oh, really? Really, guys? But it's fun because we're in ICT Restaurant Week. If you haven't heard, restaurants are giving back to the Kansas Food Bank, 30 different participating businesses, vendors, restaurants, and they are giving a portion of the proceeds from either sales or particular items, all the good things, to the food bank. Last year was the inaugural year for it all. They raised about $40,000, and it's nice to just think that, businesses dedicating like 2% of sales or something can contribute to something so large. They are hoping to even top that goal from last year. They think they could double it, and I think it's totally possible. My family, my husband and I particularly, we've gone to a couple places already this week, and we're so excited to support the food bank in a way that also feeds our family. So I really love that giving back opportunity. And so if we can embrace it as a community, let's do it. I'm going to make sure I link information. My friend Eddie, Wichita by EB, has a really, really great guide that will help you with finding places and the deals specifically. And I feel like there's so many wonderful ones. I wish there were more of me to go around and more of my wallet to go around to go and help. But if anything, supporting the food bank, it goes and it touches a lot of Kansans' lives. 85 counties in Kansas people in those counties are fed by the food bank. So just to know that reach is there is incredible. It covers almost the entire state of Kansas, minus a portion of Northeast Kansas. There are a couple of food banks that help in those areas. But overall, amazing. And cheers to that and the people who are contributing to it, and also the businesses that are giving back. In the restaurant world, I believe, and this is just my observation, the margins for profit are slim. There are probably certain things that make more money than others, but when I see them contributing even just a smidge of their sales, and I'm not saying it's not to knock what they're doing. The fact that they're doing it's awesome. And to dedicate 2%, for example, of sales to this effort, that's huge because that money adds up fast. And these restaurants are doing such good things. So kudos to everybody participating, whether you're a restaurant giving back or you're a person who wants to go and grab things. I mean, Just a Sip, the Popcorner, Dylan's, Meddy's. I mean, there's so many things on my list. Fiorito, I'm probably saying it wrong. The Italian restaurant over on Douglas and is it Oliver over that intersection, that area? Awesome. So many places doing great things. So cheers to you all. Cheers to this week. Let's make the day great.